This morning, a 72-year-old woman passed away unexpectedly. The reason? A simple, everyday mistake she didn't even know she was making, one that countless people over 70 repeat daily. As we age, our bodies grow more sensitive to seemingly harmless routines. Unfortunately, these small habits can quietly build up and have serious effects on our health. In this video, we're uncovering 4 common morning mistakes that could be putting your health at risk without you realizing it. These missteps can impact your heart, circulation, balance, and even brain function. And here's the alarming truth. Most seniors over 70 make at least one of these mistakes every single morning. But here's the good news. Once you know about them, they're simple to correct. Taking action now could be the difference between living a healthy, vibrant life and facing a sudden medical crisis. Stick around to the end, because the last mistake we cover is rarely discussed, yet it's one of the most dangerous. Many older adults make this critical error every day, unaware that it raises the risk of falls, dizziness, and even heart issues. You won't want to miss it. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. If you find this helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I can keep improving for you. Let's dive in. Mistake 1, getting out of bed too quickly. One of the most overlooked yet dangerous habits in the morning is getting out of bed too fast. While it might seem harmless, for older adults, this sudden movement can trigger dizziness, sharp drops in blood pressure, and even serious falls. As we age, our circulatory system slows down and doesn't adapt as quickly. After lying down for hours, blood tends to pool in the lower body. If you sit or stand abruptly, your blood pressure can plunge. This condition is known as orthostatic hypotension, and it's a major reason so many people over 70 feel lightheaded first thing in the morning. Think back to the last time you got out of bed. Did you feel unsteady? Maybe your vision blurred for a moment, or you had to grab onto something to steady yourself. That's your body signaling that it wasn't ready for sudden movement. And if you're not careful, that brief instability could lead to a fall with serious consequences. Take Edward, 74, for example. Every morning, he'd wake up and immediately stand up from bed without thinking twice. One morning, he briefly blacked out and lost his balance. Luckily, he fell back onto the bed, but it could have ended very differently. That scare made him rethink how he started his mornings. Thankfully, the fix is simple and effective. Use this 3-step approach when you wake up. First, take a few deep breaths and gently move your fingers and toes to stimulate circulation. Second, roll onto your side and slowly sit up, placing your feet flat on the floor. Finally, before standing, pause. Flex your ankles, stretch your arms, and give your body a few moments to adjust. This minor shift in your routine can make a major difference. Falls are a serious risk for older adults and often lead to fractures, hospital stays, and long-term health issues. If you're in the habit of jumping out of bed, it's time to change that. Those extra few seconds could make all the difference and might even save your life. Mistake 2, skipping water in the morning. One of the most common and risky habits for people over 70 is skipping water first thing in the morning. It might not seem urgent, but after a full night's sleep, your body is mildly dehydrated. And for older adults, that can have real consequences. During the night, your body keeps working. You breathe, you sweat, your organs continue their functions, all of which cause you to lose fluids. When you wake up, your blood is slightly thicker, your circulation slows, and your body is already in a fluid deficit. If you don't hydrate soon after waking, it can lead to issues like high blood pressure, poor circulation, and even increased risk of heart attack or stroke. Think about how you usually feel in the morning. Do you wake up with a dry mouth, achy joints, low energy, or trouble getting going? These could all be signs that your body is dehydrated. And if your first drink of the day is coffee, it might be making things worse. Caffeine can act as a diuretic, pulling even more fluids from your system. Consider James, 76. His morning routine always started with a strong cup of coffee. It had been that way for years. But as time went on, he started noticing morning brain fog and occasional dizziness. His doctor suggested a simple change: drink a glass of water as soon as he woke up. Within a couple of weeks, James felt more alert, had fewer headaches, and noticed a boost in his overall energy. Water does more than just quench thirst. It helps your blood flow, supports kidney function, and reduces stress on your heart. Drinking water first thing helps rehydrate your body, kickstart your metabolism, and improve digestion. It's a small habit with big benefits. If you're not used to drinking water in the morning, start with a small glass. Keep it next to your bed or on the kitchen counter as a reminder. And if you prefer something warm, try warm water with a slice of lemon. It's soothing and effective. Just remember, by the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So make water your first drink of the day. Your body needs it, and you'll feel the difference. If you're still with us and finding this information helpful, comment number 2 below to let me know you're watching. Let's move on to the next one. Mistake 3, drinking coffee before eating anything. For many people, the day doesn't truly begin until that first cup of coffee. It's a familiar morning ritual. Wake up, pour a cup, and get going. But if you're over 70, drinking coffee on an empty stomach could be doing more harm than you realize. When you wake up, your body is in a sensitive state. Blood sugar levels are low, your digestive system is just waking up, and cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, is at its highest. Drinking coffee at this point can spike cortisol even further, which may lead to increased stress, digestive discomfort, and long-term problems like acid reflux or stomach inflammation. If you've ever felt jittery, lightheaded, or nauseous after a morning coffee, your body might be trying to warn you. The acidity in coffee can irritate an empty stomach, triggering indigestion, heartburn, or acid reflux. For older adults with more sensitive digestion, this irritation can easily become a daily discomfort. Let's look at Robert, 75. His mornings always started with a strong cup of black coffee. Food came later, sometimes not for hours. Over time, he began experiencing frequent heartburn. At first, he blamed aging or certain foods. But after speaking with his doctor, he realized that coffee on an empty stomach was the real culprit. He made a simple change, eating a small snack like a banana or a handful of almonds before his coffee. Within a few weeks, his symptoms improved dramatically. You don't have to give up coffee, just adjust the timing. Eating something small before your first cup cushions your stomach, stabilizes blood sugar, and eases the caffeine's impact on your system. A slice of toast, some crackers, fruit, or even a small yogurt can make a big difference. And if you've noticed your coffee leaves you anxious or drained shortly after drinking it, a pre-coffee snack can help. Without food, caffeine gets absorbed rapidly, causing a quick energy spike followed by a crash. Eating first helps slow the process and smooths out your energy levels. So tomorrow morning, before reaching for that mug, ask yourself, have I eaten something first? That small shift in your routine can help protect your stomach, steady your energy, and improve how you feel throughout the day. Mistake 4, ignoring morning stiffness and moving too quickly. One of the most overlooked but dangerous morning mistakes after age 70 is brushing off stiffness as just a part of aging and trying to move too quickly. It might seem harmless to push through a little tightness, but doing so can lead to pain, injury, or a serious fall. During sleep, your muscles and joints naturally stiffen due to lack of movement and decreased circulation. This is even more common in older adults because the body produces less synovial fluid, the lubricant that helps joints move smoothly. So when you first wake up, your body simply isn't ready for sudden motion. Moving too quickly or awkwardly can put unnecessary strain on your joints and muscles, leading to injury. Think about those mornings when you wake up with tightness in your back, knees, or shoulders. Maybe you ignore it, hoping it'll go away as you start your day. But pushing through that stiffness without properly warming up can result in limited mobility over time, or worse, a sudden accident. Walter, 78, learned this the hard way. He stayed active and liked to think he could just walk it off whenever he felt stiff. But one morning, while heading to the bathroom, his body wasn't ready. He took a quick step, lost his balance, and fell, injuring his hip. That fall led to months of recovery, something that could have been avoided with just a few minutes of warm-up. The fix is easy and doesn't take much time. Before even sitting up in bed, start gently waking up your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes, rotate your ankles, and stretch your arms. While still lying down, try light leg movements like slow knee lifts or hip rotations. When you sit up, roll your shoulders, take deep breaths, and do a few easy stretches. These small movements get your blood flowing, loosen your joints, and prepare your body for safer, smoother motion. Be mindful of your first steps. Use support if needed, avoid rushing, and turn on a light if it's still dark. Giving your body just a few extra moments in the morning can be the difference between a slow, achy start and a confident, steady one. Protecting your mobility starts the moment you open your eyes. If you're still here and found this helpful, comment number 4 below to let me know you're watching. Now let's wrap things up. Final thoughts. As we come to the end of this video, take a moment to reflect on your own morning routine. Have you ever made one of these mistakes without even realizing it? The truth is, the way you start your morning sets the tone for the rest of your day. And after 70, those first few moments matter more than ever. The good news is that a healthy morning doesn't require drastic changes. It's all about small, intentional adjustments that protect your body, sharpen your mind, and help you feel your best. Whether it's slowing down before getting out of bed, starting the day with a glass of water, eating a small bite before your coffee, or gently stretching to ease into movement. These simple shifts can make a big difference. A lot of people believe health problems in older age are unavoidable, but many issues can be minimized or even prevented by making smart daily choices. And those choices often start the moment you open your eyes. Now that you're aware of these 4 common mistakes, you have the power to avoid them and set yourself up for healthier, safer mornings. So what stuck with you the most? Which habit are you planning to change? Or which one are you already doing well? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your daily routine. Your thoughts and stories are what keep this community going strong. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Your support helps us continue creating meaningful content that informs, encourages, and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.